After watching The Roses and seeing Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch has this amazing chemistry, I was like, okay, maybe it's time to type Olivia Colman. Why does Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch get along so well? Why are they so magnetic together? Today we're gonna be finding out why. I know there are many people out there who are interested in personality psychology because they would like to use it for dating. That's what we're gonna be doing today. So we know Benedict Cumberbatch has been objectively typed as an ENTP. What is Olivia Colman's type? So today we're gonna be doing a deep dive on Olivia Colman's MBTI, cognitive function stack, and objective personality type. I wanted to start with my visual bias. She reminded me of Isabella Rossellini, and she was typed as a double feminine ISFJ before. So let's see if type-wise there are similarities. I am using objective personality framework, the big coins there, to see someone's MBTI type. Those three important coins are observer versus decider, self versus trap, and control versus chaos. Let's see in this video clip if we see something.
No, but how are you? How is life? How is everything going? You've been spending a lot of time together recently.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, it's been very nice, actually.
We're doing press at the moment for our film.
Yes.
And it's sort of like slightly heightened friendship, locked in a room together. We know each other, but it's been 3 days of me telling the world what they already know, which is she's bloody amazing. So, which I like. It's a nice job to have. It's true, but it's 3 days of it.
It must be nicer doing it together, though.
Yeah. It is so much nicer. I always try to not do press on my own. And then you only have to talk half the time.
That's good. Smart. Especially with me in the room. Give me a coffee and you're screwed to get an answer.
Yeah, he's a good chatter.
Do you have the thing where people ask the same question every day? And what has been that question of this film?
Hang on. We could do a test thing. So if you ask the same question, everyone has to drink.
Yes. Yes.
And it's only a Thursday afternoon.
Okay.
See why it's fun doing it?
I'm going to go with, so...
Get ready? It's guaranteed.
Tell us about the film.
Oh, drink.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So I would ask you, why is it the first time you've worked together?
Drink.
Oh, there you go.
This could be really dangerous.
Oh my gosh.
That's quite good, yeah.
I don't know, because we met about 15 years ago.
A long time ago. Too long ago for this to be the first time. Won't be the last, but we just kept saying it.
Well, actually, we did work. We've
done Letters Live, and we did do a tiny bit in
Louis Wayne.
I got cut
because
you got cut.
You got cut.
She was
No,
brilliant.
it's the best thing to be cut because then you get paid and no one can say you were.
So what we see, both are happy to be around her as we were expecting. B-Batch finds her amazing. And she looks like she's quite friendly, quite funny, and she looks like she's an extrovert. Together is nicer. Why is that? Have to talk half time only, and she says Benedict Cumberbatch is a good chatter. So I would say I'm leaning on play above sleep. And we see right away that she's coming up with rules for a game. Is this blast and play together? Because we also see that she's giving lessons, And now let's have a look at this one. This one is going to be an amazing contrast between the two. Let's see.
Before we talk about the film, we want to talk about your food likes and dislikes. And we always ask our guests, what they want. Hence, a gin and tonic, which was one of your favourites, we heard. Yes. Pretzels also on board with you. Now, we had amazing
I don't think I gave you my list, did I?
Oh, we got yours.
We got yours,
yeah. So this is what we got from Olivia's team.
A lie.
Right? And this is we got from Benedict's team.
No, 2 pages, Ben.
Yeah.
There in a nutshell
novel.
is the dynamic. Yeah. Olivia comes in, knocks out in one take. I'm there a day later going, but what if we tried this?
And I like both of these, truly.
Yeah.
I like both of these ways of approaching this. Like, you've been like, pretty good. And yours is like in detail and considered. I also love this. Do you think they are representative on how you guys approach life and jobs?
Maybe.
Yeah.
She's so tolerant of my lack of brevity, and I love her brevity.
Yeah.
She's so authentic that she just strides in and it's there. And I kind of have to trial and error a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then walk away thinking I got it wrong.
Always nails it. You do. We have spent a lot of time just being really nice to each other. We really love each other.
Yeah, the real world's a lot crueler.
Aggressive.
Yeah. Well, Olivia, your likes were doesn't eat red meat or octopus, otherwise good with all food. And that's that done.
That's done.
Everyone get comfy. No, but I do love this consideration.
She doesn't even know if she gave a list. This means consume is completely outsourced. And on the other hand, as a great comparison, when we look at B-Batch, his consume list versus hers. 2 pages versus 2 words. Come on. She's not savior consume. That I can say. She doesn't eat blah and good with everything else. That is telling me blast above consume. Blast is related to producing for the trend. So us blasters know how hard it is to produce for everybody, to make everybody happy, to make something work for everyone. We know how hard it is. So we do not like to limit the people who are going to provide for us with the information about ourselves. We do not share our consume so that they can free to produce for everybody. And worst case, we just skip consuming. I don't even tell people what I'm allergic to, it doesn't matter, like, if I see that's there, like, I just skip, I don't eat, it's okay for me. So I have to make it easier for the people who are gonna produce for me. That's the deal. As we are talking about relationships, I wanted to mention I am a consumerist and my husband is a lead consumer. So when we are out for dinner, when the waiter is asking you if you're allergic to anything, I just say no. And then he says, she's allergic to this and this and this. It is like, I have consumed all source, so he is doing it for me. I just do not want to share anything. So I leave the void there, so he is doing it for me. So we know who's playing the gatherer in the duo. That is Benedict Cumberbatch. And Olivia is having the opposite role. So what else we see from Olivia is like when she sees the list from Benedict Cumberbatch, she is like, that's a little bit inappropriate, don't you think? Yeah, that as well. And then other than that, we know 2 tribal self people giving each other what they want to be told and so on. So Benedict Cumberbatch is an ENTP jumper, so he has savior tribe instead of self. Okay, this video is especially good when we want to see the letters. So what is her language? Does she prefer sensing versus intuition and thinking versus feeling? Like what is preferred by her brain? That's what we're going to be seeing. And this is a heritage thingy. So somebody is like searching for her heritage for her.
Married.
Yes.
63. Lieutenant Colonel, Indian Army, retired. Oh, so he did get through. He did get into the army.
Yes, he did. And it tells us where he was born.
Middlesex, London. Oh, Harriet, wife.
Yes.
Oh, 63. Well, I suppose I knew he had some sort of relationship, otherwise I wouldn't be here. But 1, 2, 3 servants. Oh, how lovely.
So they're very comfortably retired.
Yeah, they're doing quite good. 3 servants. So Harriet is my great-great-great-grandmother.
That's right.
And Harriet was born East Indies, Kissing something.
Kissengunge is what it says there.
I don't know, I've never heard of that.
It's a fairly remote town in the northeast of India.
Oh.
And it's interesting that Harriet is born in Kishanganj in 1807.
And see, I had no idea that my family had any connection to India at all.
So it might be interesting for you to go to Kishanganj to find out more about Harriet, your 3 times great-grandmother. Have you been to India before?
No, I'm not very brave. I don't go anywhere. Norfolk, that's it. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wait till I tell my mum this. It's very misty at the moment. Much greener than I imagined. Ashish, what farms are these?
Tea, madam.
So cool. Look, this is all Darjeeling tea. God, I'm in India.
Okay, she is going after her heritage, tracking her family tree. Why is that? Like, which kind of function does that? Introverted sensing, so building in sensory. And she said something about travel, not brave enough to travel. What does that tell me? That probably she's not a gatherer, So she's more on the organized side. She's more on the known side than the new. I also am suspecting observer because this looks like a missing information game all the time. What else? She is sharing in the feelings realm. She's seeing the feeling, the value spectrum. That's what I see. So she has extroverted feeling somewhere in the stack. So let's continue and see if we can catch observer versus decider in a better way.
It would appear that you can overtake on either side of the road. And there's a lot of horn tooting. On the outside of a bend! I think that's probably the most used bit of the car. Which side of the road was he on? Isn't this a dual carriageway? The thought that members of my family have lived here is amazing. Just such a long way to come.
Aren't there rules? Isn't that inappropriate? She keeps asking questions. That is play about sleep. And questions are always about the things. And she looks like she's surprised at everything. That is an observer. And what we see is that known is always better, and she's fascinated with the new. That's how we feel about our weaknesses, the good side of our weaknesses. We are fascinated by them. So this is an IJ. She has organizing function, the control function at the top. Let's move on to this one, and we can check if this is extroverted feeling over introverted thinking. So does she have tribe above self or self above tribe? And it will also help with seeing the functions.
To toggle between a bunch of different styles and genres. Yeah. Also, it makes me think sometimes that, there maybe is a bit more license to do that in the UK than the US. I don't know.
What, to go between drama and
maybe
comedy?
I'm thinking about it now because
Emma Thompson and Kathy Burke, and we do have a line of I'm just thinking of the women, but we do have a long line of people who've been allowed to do both.
Well, I remember people talking about Hugh Laurie in House, and it was like, Hugh Laurie started in sketch comedy.
Yeah.
But he was asking me. He asked a very sweet actor question, which is basically he is in awe of you and what you can do. And he was like, is there anything you're afraid of?
Acting wise?
Well, I couldn't really tell. I couldn't really tell what what the question was.
Okay.
But let's say sure. Let's say acting wise.
Anything where I have to show any skin?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like
No,
it.
thank you.
I don't. No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Or pretending to have sex with someone. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like I'm being unfaithful, and it just feels a bit.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay, what do we see? About toggling between genres, that topic, she sees the tribe, she gives examples right away. So people who were allowed to do both, and she has a list ready to share. That means she is able to see the tribe very clearly. She's tracking the tribe. So I'm leaning more on tribe above self. Next, is there anything you are afraid of? Is the question, and how does she respond? With another question. Acting wise, so why is she asking a question? Cannot she narrow down her guess? No, she cannot. Even though she has control at the top, she still has extroverted intuition. So connections are expanding. That's why they have to ask everything. Okay. From my perspective, because I am on the opposite observer axis, I have introverted intuition. It's like, don't you think that's clear? We are able to narrow down what we're gonna guess. We are able to narrow down the context. Extroverted intuition doesn't, and that feels weird to us. And then we were already leaning on tribe above self, so do we see self as a weakness? Yes, we do. She doesn't like to show skin and pretending to have sex with someone on screen. So while she's sharing this information about herself, she is in a really weird state. You just want to say, yeah, sure, whatever. You also go into a weird state watching a person saying something about their weaknesses. And she says it feels like being unfaithful. So she is not allowed. This is DI, this is self as a weakness. So now I'm pretty sure she has tribe above self. And this clip is about Schadenfreude. I just wanted to start a discussion about that. I wanted to discuss if somebody else is seeing any patterns regarding this. Schadenfreude is happiness, the joy out of somebody else's misfortune. And this video clip is also good for seeing the self or tribe. Where is the non-movable? Which one feels like the threat?
It's so
Did you
good.
ever watch America's Funniest Home Videos? Have you ever seen that show?
Oh, that's the sort of...
Stand by. Just,
Okay, I'm
just
not
one
going...
second before you go. We're going to get you on a
I've seen a clip
plane.
recently where people just lie down with their... Have you seen this? So I'm turned around and Ed's lying down. You just see his head there, and people go, "Ah!" What? And they film. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Do you like being pranked?
I've got to do that, haven't I? Film Ed.
Yes.
Okay, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Do you like being pranked?
No.
Okay,
No, if
because
someone
that's-
makes me jump, I will punch them in the
Me
face.
too. I don't like being surprised.
Yeah. I am
but you
fight,
like
not
when
flight.
people get a tiny bit hurt,
Yeah.
but they're fine, right? They have to
As long
jump
as they're
up.
fine, as long
Yeah.
as they're okay. I don't. If it looks like, oh God, that looks like.
Sorry.
It's fun.
Okay, let's watch just 2 minutes of this, and we're going to let you go.
day ever.
Okay, as you can see, this is a little bit weird for me. And I think Schadenfreude has something to do with FE. And if you have extroverted feeling, you see all the feelings on a spectrum. So Schadenfreude is just one of them. But for me, like the important part is it is an indicator of narcissism, where you're landing on that scale. So I just wanted to start a discussion on what do we see related to Schadenfreude and objective personality coins. Anyway, so do you like being pranked? She's getting asked and she replies right away, no. Extroverted feelings, just moving other people's emotions. And she said, if somebody else is doing that to me, I would punch them in the face. I am fight, not flight. So self is the threat, non-movable self. That's how I would call it. So the type I came up with for Olivia Colman is an ISFJ, a double feminine, SIFE, blast play, consume, sleep blast, number 4. So coming back to where we have started, Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman, why do they get along so well? It is because they are the opposite types. Benedict Cumberbatch is an ENTP, she's an ISFJ, so these types are getting along quite well together because they are the complete opposites. So, see you next time. Hello, my friend. I'm looking for people like me. If you enjoy the content I put out there, please do like and subscribe and be in this community. I am trying to build a community for people like me, for people who need this place where they can be exactly as they are and kind of an incubator for self-actualization. That's what I'm trying to achieve. I have recently started a project called Little Tail. I'm hoping to see you there. I'm hoping to have our group sessions where we explore objective personality coins in a playful way. This is how we're going to be using our play to get to our sleep. And we will have the sense of community, a community where we are welcomed. We don't have to deal with all the negative stereotyping and so on. So if you're interested in a community, a supportive, collaborative community like that, please consider joining me in social media, wherever you're watching this. Please come as you are, you're always going to be welcomed here. I also wanted to mention that I started typing people, so if you like my subjective opinion or your type, you can reach out to me on social media. And also I have this program. If you have a small group of people where you would like to explore team building activities, I would definitely suggest trying out my new program, Story Circle Sessions. So that might be really something that everybody would enjoy and grow together and have amazingly good bonds together. Take care.